I do have some thoughts on Canada Day I'd like to share. It's very important at this time that we honor our First Nations. We must remember the suffering that they've endured. We must remember that the residential school situation was a wrong-headed one. And it's important that we gather as a country in solidarity with our Indigenous people. It was tragic to hear about those 215 unmarked graves in Kamloops. It's even worse to hear about over 700 unmarked graves in Saskatchewan, also on the site of a former residential school. This is a black eye for our whole country, and Canadians want to do better. We must do better, and I believe we will. And that is worth celebrating. That is why Canada Day is important, because we as a people can do better. We know it, and we're determined to celebrate that fact. How many countries would share that determination? I think that speaks well of our country, and this is an opportunity to wave our flag with a purpose. And speaking of waving our flag in a totally different arena, the hockey arena, hey, the Montreal Canadiens have made the Stanley Cup final for the first time since 1993. And a lot of people across the country are excited about that. I'm happy about it. But, you know, in Quebec, they march to a different drummer. I've never really understood Quebec politics. I've never been a fan of Quebec politics. I mean, here in Western Canada, in BC in particular, we have cadre schools. We have a massive French immersion program. We have services in French on television and on radio. We make a huge effort for a relatively small population in BC. And do you think people in Quebec appreciate that very much? No, they're always demanding more. They always say they are hard done by after, 250 years of the English presence in Quebec. They treat their English population like second-class citizens. They're not much better with their allophone population. And so it's a little hard sometimes to appreciate that Quebec is really happy about the Montreal Canadiens. But French Canada is part of our fabric. We must honor French Canada. We must get behind it. That's part of being Canadian too. And so for that reason, I say, go Quebec, go Habs, go Canada, go.